I want to make a quick video on this Milwaukee Multitool. This is the 2626-20, the M18. These things are amazing. I have no idea what we did before these multi-tools. It's ridiculous. The plug-in ones are great as well. I saw a guy chip off like 500 square feet of linoleum in like a half an hour with a plug-in one. He just, it was just amazing. And these things are great. But if you're watching this video, it's probably not that great anymore because these blades keep coming loose on you. Well, there's two things going on here. It's possible that you're not opening this thing up before you tighten it. You got to tighten it up, and then you got to close this thing, and that brings it in and really locks it in good. Next thing that's possibly causing your issue, and this is what caused my issue, and I didn't even realize it. Open that up. Let's loosen this thing. Well, there's a piece missing. See that? That's what you're missing right there. There's a crazy looking castle nut washer type deal that if you don't have this thing's going to come loose on you. I don't know what happened to mine, but it's gone. And if it disappears on you, you know, it's been a month since you use the thing. Sometimes you forget that it's supposed to be on there. I ordered a new one. It's very, very difficult to find these things. I actually ordered two, just in case I lost this. But I'm going to link it in the description. They're maybe 13 bucks each, I think, plus tax. That's with shipping from Amazon. And I can only really find one company that sold these things. And I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to zoom you in and show you how this thing goes on, because there's two ways. Here's the blade. Here is the castle nut washer deal. I guess it's the adapter. They just call it an adapter. And it's got two sides. It's got this circle cross, and on the other side it's got a circle with pins on the outside. Now, you can put one of these blades on both ways. You can put it on this way, or you can put it on this way. Well, let me show you what it's like when you put it on with the pins on the outside. You got to make sure this thing is up. If it's not up, it won't work. So we put this on, and now we got, see how it sits nice and flat. And then we get our bolt. If you notice, the bolt on the inside of this is also like a castle nut in a way. Well, these pins fall into those slots. You're going to get to a point where you can't tighten this anymore, right? And this thing's loose, you know? And then when you crank this thing down, it locks it in. See that? See, that works. And then it's tight. But then once you open this thing up, it's loose. Now, to get this thing off right now, it's actually kind of difficult. You really got to open this thing up all the way, push this thing really tight. Make sure you're on camera here. And then you got to kind of mess with it until it gets one turn, and then you can do it by hand. Now, I think that's the way it's supposed to go. Honestly, I don't even know. I've looked at the manual. I don't really understand. You need a Milwaukee rep here to figure this thing out. But that is the way I think it's supposed to go. It's just hard to take off. If you put it on the other way, right? You got your blade on here. You got the pins down. It still sits nice and flush. See that? And then you get your bolt. You can tighten this down real far. and you lock it, and I haven't had any. Well, let's see what happens right now. Well, it seems all right. So it seems like you could put it on both ways, but I have a feeling the opposite way is the way it really should go on, the way I had it the first time. But to take this thing off, I always forget to do this. Open this thing up. That makes it a lot easier. And I think this thing is there so you don't strip the threads. You can do it just snug and then latch this thing down. Now, this also comes with it. This is for a sander. This thing is really awesome. You don't use an adapter on this. If you put this adapter in here and try and put that bolt, the head of this bolt is going to stick out past the edge of this. So you don't use the adapter. From what I can see, all you're doing is screwing this thing right on here. Now, I don't know. Is that right or wrong? I don't know. I really don't know. But if you put this thing, I don't care which way you put it, it's still going to stick out past there. And right now, you can just get one of these things on. See that? Still on there good. Take that off. Tight. I don't know. But this is what I have found. This is what I have found through my trials and tribulations of losing one of those adapters. But that's, if yours is coming loose, it's most likely because you're not using this, or you're not using an adapter like that. All right, everyone. I hope this helps you out. I really do. All right. Catch you later. See ya.